Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the tower, going to be going over the weekly reset stuff for the week of July 1st. Yesterday was our Tuesday reset. I know today is Wednesday, but I did have some things that I had to take care of in real life, so didn't get a chance to. We did stream last night, so if you guys missed that, the VOD will be up on Twitch and YouTube. So if you want to go check that out, I'll leave a link down in the description, as well as a way to get subscribed. So you guys should get subscribed. But with all that being said, let's go ahead and hop on into the Eververse store. We're gonna go ahead over here and talk to Lady Tess and see what kind of wear she's got for today. So we got a couple shaders. Amethyst Veil, which I think is a fantastic shader. It's got a nice little purple hit. Nice blue hit. I think it looks pretty good. Then we've got a new shader, the Mod Ceres. It's a nice little purple, pinkish, magenta kind of look. I kind of dig that actually. Looks pretty good on that Better Devils there. We've got the Pyramid Entrance for the Transmat effect. We've got the Warfire Ornament for the Sun Bracers for Warlocks. And let me just say, that actually looks pretty sick. I like that a lot. I really like that. All right, so if you're looking for a pair of Sun Bracers ornament, it's right there. We've got the Crab Core ornament, which we're gonna go ahead and buy that because I really like it. Also, guys, remember to grab your Bright Dust every week. There will be Bright Dust right here. You guys should grab that every week until Edge of Fate launches. They're gonna be releasing some of that Bright Dust for free, so you get a bunch of it. And we've got Consecrated Mattergrams and Glimmer Shards. And then moving on to the Bright. All right, we got a few shaders. Circadian Chill is a nice looking light blue shader. Butterbark is the wood grain, and I'm gripping. I like this shader a lot. I use it quite a bit on some of my favorite weapons. The Argent Terratorn. Argent Terratorn is actually kind of sick looking shader that I have literally never seen before, but it's in the game here. If you like it, grab it. And lastly, we've got the Ultra Clean, which is a carbon fiber brown chocolate kind of look. Digging it. It kind of looks super sick on these Transversus Steps boots. I kind of like that with this ornament. For ornaments on the exotic side, we've got the Break Shot for the Sunshot hand cannon, which is absolutely nuts. We're gonna go ahead and grab that as well. Thank you, Bungie. We've got the M3D1 Angelos, which is like a medic bike, which honestly looks pretty dang cool. Actually, let me see what this shader looks like on it. Where's the shader? Why is the HUD so low? Oh yeah, that looks pretty sick. I like that. It's like got like a gurney on it and a couple spinny boys. Imagine falling off the gurney into that hole, but I digress. We've got the Refit Kite space boat, which looks pretty cool. Honestly, I'm probably gonna skip on this one. It's cool. It's definitely cool, but not really my cup of tea. I've been rocking the Vaulted Glass ship for the longest time. We've got the Pragmat Shell, and I do think I kind of want this one as well. This one, Bungie and their cosmetics, man. This is a great looking ghost shell. It's got the little antennae coming off of it, and it shades pretty well too. So if you're looking for a new fancy ghost shell to run, this one's not that bad. Not that bad. We've got the Brilliant Idea emote, which I do think I also need. I'm the emote guy. I emote probably more than I should. We've got the Potent Mixture, which is an exotic emote from a while ago, actually, but I think it looks pretty cool. So there's your Eververse store update. She's got some other stuff like the Spicy Ramen projection. Honestly, I don't think I've ever put a ghost projection on any of my ghost shells, but you know. Also this week, we have the Lotus Eater rocket assisted sidearm, the Void Boy. I did put out a video going over all of the god rolls that you guys should be farming for before the Edge of Fate launches. So if you guys want to watch that video, I'll leave a link to it down in the description. This is a must have if you like rocket assisted sidearms, or even if you don't, because they're just the best in class. We don't know any patch notes on any nerfs yet, so we're still waiting to see anything about that, but 10 out of 10 would absolutely recommend for this one here. Moving right on into our Crucible playlist, we have Rift for the 6v6 quick play, Control, Comp, Rumble, and Hardware Supremacy and Lockdown. The Crucible Labs mode, Hardware Supremacy, is actually really fun. So if you guys want to hop in there, you should. It's a lot of fun. Get some gear out of that. This week for our Nightfall Strike, we have the Hypernet Current Strike for our Grandmaster Nightfall. And let me tell you, this one is a doozy. If you are going in on Grandmaster Nightfall, 10 out of 10 would recommend having 2 Warlocks and a Titan. You could do 2 Titans and a Hunter. For Invis, there's a couple different builds that I've been seeing floating around on Reddit and on different social media platforms, but that's your Nightfall, and the weapon again is Lotus Eater. So if you guys need to go farm for that weapon, this is the best way to do it. If you haven't gilded your Conqueror seal, you can go in and pick which Nightfall you want to do. I have been farming the, what's the Nessus one? The Insight Terminus is the one that I've been farming. It's pretty easy. You know, you get a good team, go in there. It's pretty simple. It's not too difficult to do there. And then for your weekly rotator raid, we have King's Fall, which honestly, if you haven't done this raid, it's a good week to farm it because Smite of Moraine is going to be really good. The scout rifle, the Doom of Kelchis, is going to be really good. I hope I'm saying that right. Someone will let me know down in the comments. The fusion rifle is pretty decent. It's not going to break any, you know, records or anything like that, but it's pretty decent. Quillam's Terminus is also a really good LMG. Define of Yasmin, you know, there's just some weapons out of this raid that you can get that will be beneficial to you, and they're craftable. So if you want to go get those, there's one of your weekly raids. And the next weekly raid that is also available to be farmed is Garden of Salvation. And let me tell you, Reckless Oracle, Prophet of Doom, you're gonna want those weapons. There's the Sacred Providence Pulse Rifle. There's also a bow that I cannot remember the name of right now. You guys will let me know in the comments. These weapons are also craftable after you farm enough red borders. And honestly, you could probably just farm first encounter to get some of them. I know the fusion rifle and the bow drop from the first encounter. So if you want either one of those, you can just farm that. Or if you want to just farm the boss, everything drops from that one. So yeah, great options for raids. For dungeons, we've got Grasp of Avarice, and we've also got Vesper's Host as the weekly rotator dungeons this week. Honestly, I am still farming Vesper's Host for a icebreaker to drop to me. I have probably done this dungeon 3,500 times back to back, and I still do not have icebreaker, but I am still holding up hope. I am hoping that I get it this week while it's the farmable raid, so I don't have to just throw it out there on a whim next week and hope that it drops, but we're gonna keep farming it. If you guys want to catch that live on Twitch, we will be streaming Friday and Saturday night, just farming activities. That's literally all we're doing. If you want to hop in and farm with us, please, by all means do. Get subscribed here, like the video, head over to our Discord server, and you guys can hop into our Twitch chat and grind some activities with us. The weekly exotic mission is Operation Seraph Shield, which also has some craftable weapons from it. The Iclos SMG, you can get the Revision 0 Pulse Rifle, which is pretty darn good. I've been using it a lot lately, and I think that it's gonna be one that you're gonna wanna have just because this exotic trait is pretty sick. And lastly, your Legend Lost sector is gonna be the Thrillodrome, giving you exotic arms this week. So if you do need your exotic, good way to farm them before the Edge of Fate drops so you can get your mobility rolls and your resilience rolls. Make sure you're farming this at least a few times a day, every day until the Edge of Fate comes, or well, at least for the rest of this week anyway. Champions, we got Barrier and Overload, Void Threat, Shark, and Void Shields, and the modifier is Shocker. So there you have it. That is the weekly reset for this week, pretty much in a nutshell. And one thing I do want to cover lastly before we hop off of here, before you guys head out, make sure you guys go to the Emissary of the Nine, and if you have enough of the manifold currency, you can grab a Nonary engram, and if you inspect it, it's got so many cosmetic items. Some of them aren't even listed, so if you have some of these, don't worry, they shouldn't drop in the loot pool. Like this Solid Piercer, this ship is so damn sick. And then we've got the Ada's One Lone Wolf, which I think I already have. That's from a while ago. We've got the Wolven Shell from Iron Banner. We've got this Outbreak Perfected Patient Zero Ornament, which I need. You know what? Let's pull one. Hey, listen, if I get this first try, you have to drop a sub. Okay, no, we didn't get it first try. Let's drop one more. Oh, okay, the Crimson Day Shell. Okay, I like this one a lot, actually. I think this shell, I always thought this shell was pretty sick, but just never got a chance to get it. And I'm gonna grab one more because I am farming dungeons. We'll grab two more. I got a gambling problem. All right, we got some cool emotes. I did get the Crimson Shell from this. So yeah, if you guys don't have any of these cosmetics and you want to grab them, head over to the Rite of the Nine, head over to the Emissary, and then just, you know, suck a toe while you're here. And yeah, it's really it here. You got the emblems. If you haven't gotten these emblems, we got one more to grab. I do need to finish that Ghost of the Deep thingy, the bounty, but yeah, we're getting closer and closer to the Edge of Fate. 2 weeks, everybody. We're literally right at the end of this seasonal episodic arc or whatever it is that we're doing here. We're right at the end, you guys. So make sure you guys are getting your loot. Make sure you guys are getting your god rolls. If you need to farm any 1-2 punch rolls on the shotgun, if you need to get the New Pacific Epitaph or the No Survivors SMG, make sure you guys are doing that. But with all that being said, I will catch you guys in the next one. We should have another weapon review going up live. If you haven't seen my double primary video in the Iron Banner, you guys should go watch it. It's an absolute hoot, and I had a lot of fun making it. So with all that being said, catch you guys in the next one.